are two changeable settings on the Adkins Pro Cure oven. The first is the heat temperature. The second is the time setting for the countdown timer. To access and change either of these settings, you press the settings icon in the lower right corner of the main display. The cure time setting is on the left, the cure temperature setting is on the right, and to change either of these values, you tap into the white box with the text and an input keypad will appear. The lowest cure time that can be set on this system is 30 seconds. The longest cure time that can be set on the system is 900 seconds or 15 minutes. I'm going to set this to 60 seconds or 1 minute. The cure temp, the lowest that can be set is 50 degrees. The highest that can be set is 140 degrees, both in Celsius, but I'm going to set this to 100 degrees Celsius. Once I've changed the values as I wish, I then tap Main to go back to the home screen, and that's the settings configured. To use the system in manual mode when you just have the odd sheets to cure, firstly, open the two trays. While we're waiting for them to open, I'll tell you that the maximum sheet size the trays can accept is 62 by 42 centimetres, or 2 A3 sheets side by side. Now we've opened our trays, I'm going to place a printed sheet and powdered sheet onto one of them. Before I send the tray into the system, I'm going to remove the timer hold function. So I'm going to ensure that that icon is then in black rather than in red. And I'm going to send that tray into the system. Obviously, I've placed my print onto the top tray. So I'm going to press tray 1, send that in. Because I've removed the timer hold, once the system senses that that tray has been closed, it will start counting down. You'll notice that while that print and sheet is in the top tray, I've left the bottom tray, tray 2, open. This is because we recommend, whilst in manual mode or in automatic mode, only cure one sheet at a time. You could have that tray closed providing there's no sheet on it. This is to allow all of the heat to focus on the one sheet that's in the system. As described, now it's counted down, the tray will automatically open, revealing your cured sheet of DTF prints. To use the system in automatic mode, first of all, start by ensuring that the timer hold function is active and remove the lower of the two trays, tray 2. Place your first piece of film on tray 2 and then open the top of the two trays, tray 1, and place a piece of film onto tray 1. Then we're going to remove the timer hold so that that function icon should be in black, and we're then going to put the machine into automatic mode. The machine will decide one of the trays to take in, and it will start curing the prints on that tray. When the countdown timer for that tray has finished, the trays will automatically switch over, hence the name automatic mode, and you can swap the film on the tray that's just come out. Providing your printer is quick enough to keep up, your operator can repeat this for as long as necessary. Whilst the last of your prints is in the oven, you can switch it back to manual mode, and that tray timer will continue to count down, and it will pull that tray out when finished, and you're just using the system in manual mode at that stage. Because I've switched the system into manual mode, the top tray did not automatically go in. I am going to put that in, but before I do, I'm going to switch the timer hold function on, because I no longer wish to count down any time with prints in the oven. I'm going to remove the film from the bottom tray and As my timer hold function's on and I have no more prints to cure, I send tray 2 into the system by pressing that icon. I've now finished using the oven. Now I've finished using the oven, you will hear that there are extractor fans on in the system. These are extracting the last of the byproducts from the DTF process. So we want to keep those fans on for a while, and the way to do that is to leave the heat function active. The recommendation is to do this for 15 minutes after the last of your prints has finally cured.